Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal, and yep, we've lost again. We've lost 2-1 at home to Celta Vigo at the Camp Nou. Another disaster, another disgrace. Again we come here so angry, so devastated, so depleted here, and again, with so much to talk about. Without any further ado guys, let's get in to the match review. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. This is going to be my passionate review after another Barcelona disaster. Lineup wise, this is what Koeman went for, pretty much, more of the same really. No Ricky, he didn't start, he did come on at half time though, to be fair. You again had Dembélé there at right wing back. It was actually Light who was chosen to replace the suspended Frankie de Jong. But you know what, for Barcelona, it was a pretty good first half. I actually thought we played well in the first half. We, strangely enough, despite not really having much to play for today, did actually come out with some good intensity, some good desire. We were really knocking on the Celta door. Griezmann had a good chance. Messi had a bunch of good chances. Dembélé was causing some issues down the right-hand side of his pace. He certainly has to be starting more games on that right-hand side. And again, him and Griezmann getting subbed off late on, it just does not help us. But believe me, we will be getting on to subs, Ronald Koeman, and all of the action in the second half much, much later. But for Barcelona, like I say, we were good in the first half. We did dominate. Celta barely got out of their own half. We were sharp. We were pressing well. We kept Celta really pinned in there, like I said, and they kind of needed a win today. They got one in the end, of course, but they couldn't really attack in that whole first period. And it was, of course, Barcelona who went 1-0 up. Busquets to Messi to the back of the net. A great ball over from Busquets. Messi with a header, and it's 1-0 Barca. Really great goal, that, to be fair. Deserved goal as well for Barcelona. And for Messi, guys, you know what? We'll get onto it later as well, but that could be his last ever goal at the Camp Nou, and what could be his last ever game. That would be really, really tough to take. But you know what? For Messi, great stuff again. Good game from him, and a great goal to put us 1-0 up. But of course, in this season, guys, and the way we've ended it, we couldn't have anything nice just for one day. So Celta, on their real only attack of the game, they went down the left-hand channel. They played it back into Santi Mina. He's outside of the box, no real danger, and he kind of hits, quite a lame shot, almost near the middle of the goal, but it goes in, just bounces in, guys. To Stegen, just flat-footed there. I don't know what he was thinking, if he lost track of the ball, if he just wasn't on his toes enough, not sharp mind because he wasn't involved in the play. Piqué didn't do too well closing down. Araujo wasn't there covering on the right-hand side in the build-up also. Again, poor defensively for Barcelona. We can't really catch a break, playing really well in that first half, like I say. To be fair, we've got 1-0 up, but again, Celta attack once, poor defending, poor goalkeeping, and it is 1-1. And to be honest, guys, you did get the feeling that really did, kill any hope we had, really. Of course, we didn't really expect to win La Liga from here. We know, guys, we now have officially lost it. We won't be winning the title this year. But that goal, I felt, after a good first half from us, we said, look, let's get together. Let's put in a good performance in that first half. And then we conceded out of absolutely nothing, a really weak goal as well. And I think that made the heads drop. We did have some okay chances in that second half, but for the large part of it, guys, it was pretty slow. Des came on there for Piqué. You already had Ricky on there for Pedri at half-time, and then even later on, guys, Trincao and Braithwaite came on for Griezmann and Dembélé. And I think, some of the names I'm talking about here, you look at Braithwaite in particular, we have to make serious changes in the summer. I'm talking about big names coming in to help this team, and I'm sure, guys, on the channel, we're going to be discussing that in so much more detail, because there honestly is so much to say on this current Barcelona team, and current Barcelona state of affairs off the pitch also. But just on the game there in the second half, guys, look, it looked like a depleted team. We also saw some other action go on. Real Madrid went 1-0 up there. That looked like they were going to be snatching the title. But to be honest, guys, Atletico unbelievably have come back to win the game. They were 1-0 down after Real Madrid had gone 1-0 up. And it did look like that Zidane was going to be able to get the title into his grasps again. But it looks like, guys, Luis Suarez in the last minute scored the 2-1 for Atletico. So it looks like Atletico are in a good position to win the league again. Of course, we'll have to wait and see what happens on the final match week. But Suarez said, the guy that Barcelona sold, now looks like he is going to win La Liga for Atletico Madrid. So make of that what you will, guys. Another disaster by Bartomeu and the Barcelona board. And another disaster on the pitch for Barcelona. Like I said, we didn't really create enough in the second half. We had a few chances here and there, of course. We probably should have won the game. Araujo's header just over the crossbar should have gone in. But it was actually Longley, guys, who thought, you know what? I haven't had one of these moments in a while. I'm going to get myself sent off. Rash challenge, 2 yellow cards. Longley off. Barcelona in trouble. Even then, with 10 men, we had a chance. Braithwaite missed an open goal. It says it all, really. And then about, 1 minute to play? They whip in a cross. It hits off the Barcelona post. And it falls perfectly to Santi Mina, who lashes it in, gets his second of the game, and the Barcelona pantomime is complete. disgusting, vile, horrible end to the season, and it has been an absolute nightmare, guys, for Barcelona. So let's now actually move on to talk about the real issues that you guys are here for. Let's have some proper analysis. Ronald Koeman, guys, let's set it straight. I don't think he's going to be here next season. Too many times he hasn't been good enough tactically. The team looks dead now. It would be almost stupid to keep him next season with the way things are going. I thoroughly expect Laporta to get rid of him and bring in someone like Xavi, to be honest, in the summer. Whether that's a good thing or not, we'll have to wait and see. We will be discussing that, I'm sure, also, guys, in future videos. But again, in-game management, stupid substitutions, killing the game, crazy subs, and again, guys, just not good enough for a Barcelona coach. So I imagine, guys, I'm sure you're all livid at him. He will be going, is what I imagine. I would be so surprised if he doesn't go, guys. I honestly would, after some of the recent results, I would be massively surprised. But just regarding Barcelona, guys, we need serious action. And this is exactly why we wanted Laporta back, to make proper changes when we need it most. I am sick and tired of this, guys. It's getting embarrassing. It really is out of order what we're seeing. Don't stand for it for 1 minute. We're winners here. We want to be winning trophies, competing for silverware, and it's just a circus right now. We've got to be so careful now as a club, guys, that we don't slip down into some of the clubs we've seen in the past, guys. If you don't run well enough, if you don't do the correct things on and off the pitch, you will be in trouble. And I think the main thing, guys, sporting-wise, the thing that Messi always talks about, he wants a competitive team. We've got to make that happen in the summer. We need serious change. Some players have to go, not just the fringe one, guys, proper sales. I think in that defence, guys, you look at Sergio Roberto, he wasn't even playing today, but I think he is one we should probably look to sell. Gerard Piqué as well, maybe he decides, you know what, I'm going to move it on, guys. Longley, we've got to think about his future too. And then you look up the pitch, guys, I think players like Braithwaite, they've got to go. Of course, we're going to be bringing in Depay and Aguero, so I fully expect Braithwaite to go. You've got some other fringe players, Mateus Fernandes, what a disaster, 7 million euros, guys, from José María Bartomeu's board for Mateus Fernandes. Not 1 minute in La Liga this season for Barcelona. Out of order. And you can look right around the team, guys, and say that a few guys have to go. Look, I don't think mass changes. I think, if a new manager comes in, imposes his style, I think we are actually quite a competitive team. We've got good players. Let's not just forget, it's not all doom and gloom, although it feels like it right now. We've got a very good team. We've even seen that at stages this season, guys, with Ronald Koeman. We've got bright players that, to be fair, Koeman himself helped bring through, and we can go on from here. But proper changes need to be made. Not just selling the fringe players, not just selling Junior Firpo and Martin Braithwaite. No, proper sales, proper signings. Laporta, this is why we brought you back. We're on our knees now. Please make it happen. And I also said, guys, that I would touch on Lionel Messi, and I just cannot believe that Messi stays, guys. I just can't. I honestly, every passing game, it feels less and less likely, doesn't it? Can you really believe Messi playing in these matches, doing it all on his own, seeing the players around him, seeing the state of Barcelona? We already know, guys, he wanted to leave this summer. But really, after all of this, can he really sit down and say to Laporta, yeah, you know what, I want to stay. I'm happy here, the team's good. Yes, of course, he'll say to Laporta, look, give me a proper project. But with our financial situation, can we offer that to him? I'm just not so sure, guys. The Messi situation, let's see. He's got probably, 2-3 years left. I think he feels at the real highest level in Europe. Would he spend them at Barca? Would he spend them at PSG? Even Man City may come in late. Let's see, guys. It looked like it was just edging back towards Barcelona after Laporta won the presidential elections. But let's see. All of this compiled, guys, it really does make you think. And I'm interested to know all of your thoughts on another calamitous game for Barcelona in the comments down below. That's my raw reaction, guys. I didn't get everything out probably, but you know what? There's so much to talk about. It was just another shambles for Barcelona today. So weak, so dead, painful to watch in the season. Thankfully now, guys, it's nearly over and we can hopefully have some fun with the international tournaments in the summer. But I'm going to leave it there, honestly. I'll end your pain and suffering for the day. Let's hope Barcelona return, to glory very, very soon. We've got a good crop of young players. I'm convinced about that. We need a few good transfers and we need proper leadership from the bench and from the board of directors. We've got Laporta back. Now let's feel like we have him. So that's where I'll leave it, guys. I'll see you guys soon again, and goodbye.